Hello, welcome back to Hop On and Ride. I'm Andy, and today we're starting our ride at Crosby Lakeside Adventure Centre. This place is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, with everything from sailing and kayaking to a perfect spot for a relaxing coffee by the water. But today, we're hitting the trails on one of the most scenic cycling routes alongside Merseyside's stunning coastline. We'll kick things off with a ride up to Crosby Beach to check out Anthony Gormley's famous Iron Men. Then, we'll head through the coastal pathway to Hightown before making our way to Formby High Street, a charming spot with great local shops and cafes. I'll be stopping by Kiosk Coffee for a quick refuel before we continue our journey. From there, we'll cycle past Formby Golf Course and dive into the serene Ainsdale Pine Woods, where the landscape shifts from open coast to dense, ancient woodland. Our ride wraps up in Southport, where we'll catch the train back, making for a perfect end to this coastal adventure. So, if you're ready to explore some of the best that Merseyside has to offer, on and off the beaten path, then hop on and ride with me. After a few minutes of cycling, we arrive at Crosby Beach, home to one of the UK's most unique art installations, Anthony Gormley's Another Place. These life-sized iron figures, 100 in total, are spread across the shoreline, all facing out to sea. Each statue is a cast of Gormley himself, standing silently as the tides rise and fall around them. It's a beautiful sight, especially as the statues become partially submerged by the water, blending into the natural landscape. Another Place reflects themes of migration, isolation, and our connection to nature. Whether you're here for a walk or just to take in the view, it's a place that really makes you stop and think. Now is one of my favourite parts of the ride. We're heading north along the coastal pathway, with the Irish Sea on our left, offering up stunning views and a refreshing sea breeze. This stretch of the ride is beautifully tranquil, with the sound of waves accompanying us as we glide along the path. It should also be noted that the pathway is a perfect place to meet some lovely dogs. As we continue our ride, we pass through the quiet village of Hightown, a hidden gem along the Sefton Coast. This small community might not be as well known as its neighbours, but it's full of charm and offers a peaceful escape with stunning views of the Irish Sea and surrounding countryside. Hightown played an interesting role during World War II, being close to the coastal defences, like Crosby Fort. While it's hard to imagine now, in such a tranquil setting, this area once helped guard the Mersey estuary against potential threats. The sand dunes and meadows around Hightown are part of the Sefton coastline, a designated site of special scientific interest. This is the perfect spot for nature lovers, with the dunes providing a habitat for various wildlife and offering a great place for birdwatching. Ordinarily on this route, you'd be able to take the pathway past All-Car Training Camp, which is a fantastic car-free pathway, taking you all the way through to Formby. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it was closed for maintenance, leaving a diversion that wasn't quite as scenic.
Straight on. Or left. Figure that.
Now, we're in the heart of Formby. Start our exploration on the bustling High Street. This area is the perfect blend of small town charm and modern convenience, with plenty of local shops, cafes and restaurants. It's a great place to stop for coffee or a bite to eat before continuing on our way. One thing not quite as charming is the slightly odd parking that you can see on the left here. It doesn't inspire much confidence when you're cycling past. This is the perfect point to stop mid-ride at Kiosk Coffee, one of my favourite coffee shops. As we leave the High Street behind, the landscape begins to open up as we approach Formby Golf Club. This area is known for its rolling sand dunes and coastal terrain, making it a stunning backdrop for one of the most historic golf courses in the country. Formby Golf Club was founded in 1884 and it's been a significant part of the local landscape ever since. The course is renowned for its challenging layout, which winds through dunes, heathland and pine woods. It's not just about the game here. The course is set within a designated conservation area with an emphasis on preserving the natural environment. Yeah. As we move further along our route, we enter the enchanting Ainsdale Pine Woods, a place where the landscape changes dramatically from the open coastal dunes to a dense, tranquil forest. These woods are part of the Sefton coastline and form a significant part of the larger Ainsdale and Birkdale Sandhills Nature Reserve, an area that's been carefully preserved for both its natural beauty and ecological importance. Ainsdale Pine Woods were planted in the earlier 20th century as part of the efforts to stabilise the sand dunes. Over time, these pines have grown into thriving woodland, creating a unique ecosystem that's rich in both flora and fauna. The woods are now home to a variety of wildlife, with the most famous residents being the red squirrels. These elusive creatures are a rare sight in the UK, and Ainsdale is one of the few places where you can still see them in their natural habitat. So keep an eye out if you're lucky, you might spot one darting through the trees. As you cycle through Ainsdale Pine Woods, you'll notice the landscape is constantly shifting. In some areas, the trees open up to reveal sandy clearings, while the ground is covered in a carpet of heather and wildflowers. In other parts, the woodland becomes denser, with tall pines towering overhead, creating a canopy that filters the sunlight and gives the woods an almost magical feel. As we near the edge of the woods, the path begins to gently descend, leading us back towards the coast and the final leg of our journey. Ainsdale Pine Woods offers a peaceful escape into nature, just a stone's throw from the bustling towns and cities nearby.